Mark, you're not allowed to laugh.
Mark.
I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, send her out actually if you see her and we get her on the end of it. Yeah. Right, ready?
Yeah, work away.
Lydia Daydal, MA Connect TV backstage in the National Stadium in Dublin at Clash of the Titans with a victorious Allan Phelan.
Yeah, all good.
How are you feeling?
Fantastic, feeling fantastic now. So it's great, you know. I just done what I was told. Put everything in, you know what I mean. Watching.
And then a little bit.
It was I just fucked up the whole video. Just done what I was told. Get in and worked, you know. Kept going forward. Work out my jab. My hands are killing me. I think my hands all swollen as well. So it's a little bit damaged, but it's grand, you know. Just this is nights like this is what Irish boxing's all about, especially me, the little sister then after. You know what I mean? Getting the win first, I don't know if it's the first brother and sister on a professional show, but it's, you know what I mean, it's huge, you know what I mean, especially for Irish boxing. It's fantastic.
Definitely. Before we talk about Caitlin, and she's just after getting the win there as well, obviously we were talking off camera, this is your first fight since 2017.
To October, I think it's October the 7th, 2017, so...
Was it down to injury? Was it just circumstance? What was
falling through. I was supposed to fight last time, fight fell through, my medicals weren't in time. You know, just little stuff falling through and happening. I was training, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And so it's part of boxing. It's going to happen. You know, I've been in the game since 2010. I turned pro in America. And
wow, really? Jesus, long time.
Yeah. So you know, you've had bits away and back and stuff, and fights falling through, and you know, injuries and time off. But it seems like a long time, but you know what I mean. I'm still young.
Yeah. Did you find kind of in the lead up to this fight, knowing that it was definitely going to head, that there was nothing kind of going to fall through? Did you have those kind of comeback nerves, or were you worried about rust or whatever?
No, I was fine. You know, you'll always get them nerves and get anxious and stuff, but I was fine. I enjoyed it. I was cool. You know, tried to stay calm. Try keeping myself calm. I'm a hyperactive anyway, so you know what I mean. Jumping around,
well, you're there, you stand still, Alan. Jesus.
This is me normally. So the mother and father go crazy at me because I'm so hyper all the time. But I try keep myself calm and get my. You know what I mean? I knew it was happening, these fights. Just had to get in and just stay relaxed and just keep coming forward and work out my punches. You get anxious, you get too, you know what I mean, you throw punches, you get caught too silly. So I tried to stay calm. You know, tough opponent. Very tough. Very tough kid, yeah.
It seemed like it was very emotional in there. Like there was a couple exchanges, you know what I mean? Was there kind of something before the fight, or was it just kind of in the moment, just adrenaline?
In the moment, the adrenaline. You know, I actually don't know Aiden. I don't know him. I know he boxed in the amateurs and stuff. I don't really know. Like, I've been out in the amateurs a long time. Tough kid, you know what I mean? He gave it his all. He gave it his heart.
He really did, and he was devastated afterwards. There was a really nice moment while you were talking to Packy. Obviously, Packy called him over and gave him a really long hug. Was telling him to keep his head up, and then he was kind of I think you were over with your team, and Spike put his head in the ring and told him to keep his head up. You know what I mean? He looked very upset.
Tough, very, very tough business. Do you know what I mean?
Why do it?
Why do it? I just love getting hit in the head. Very, very tough business. You know, it's nice like this. You know what I mean? There's always an outcome in both ways. You know what I mean? He just has to stay strong and keep going, go back to the gym. Same with me. There's always stuff to work on. You work on everything. I still have to work on stuff. You know what I mean? You're still always going to be learning. I'm still learning. I've been in the game a long time. I'm boxing 20 years now.
How old are you?
27.
No way, really? God, you started when you were 7. So obviously your dad. It was your dad who got you into it.
My dad boxed when he was younger and stuff. My dad's a twin, so the two of them boxed, and then we wanted to get into it. So we started back a long time ago. I can't even think now. A long time ago. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's coming a long time. So this is nights like this that it's all pushed forward.
And you had Caitlin as well, obviously your sister, little sister, I assume.
Little sister. She's only 18. You know, it's just fantastic. She's worked her ass off, you know, for this. She was in the amateurs. She won a bronze medalist in the amateurs, and she always wanted to go pro. But I was trying not to let her, because I've done it at 18, you know, and I've seen the good and bad sides of it, and being put down and being pulled up. But you know, it's a different era now, and it's Irish boxing. We look after. I know the tricks of the trade, and I know what things go on and everything. So we'll push her forward. You know, she done really well for her to have her first pro fight live on TJ Carter. Fantastic.
And in front of that crowd, and it's late at night, and like she used to wait around and see you fight.
Nervous, waiting. You know, there's a lot of emotions to come into it, and then go in. She was a bit, you know, she got into the fighting box well. You know, she done what she was supposed to do, and it's just a huge night for the family, especially Irish boxing.
And was that your grandmother that got in the ring as well?
No, it's my granddad's sister.
Oh, is it your grandaunt? Oh my God, my heart nearly broke.
Oh, she's crazy.
I was like,
she's a big boxing fan. She loves it. She comes to them all. So yeah, no, it's great for the family, you know, especially. So that's the main thing. Yeah.
What's next? Do you know what's next?
No. don't know what's next. Just basically get my hands sorted, get my eyes, few stitches, take a couple of days off, see what's going on. Back to the drawing board and see what's next. You know, I don't know what fights are next, but there's bigger and better nights for me and Caitlin. Big nights for me and Caitlin to be holding.
But you're back. That's the important thing.
We're back and we're not going anywhere for a while, anyways.
Good stuff. Well,
Thanks,
listen,
million.
congratulations again. It was so good to get you on the
I
show
know.
finally, about 2 years later.
2 years going. Thanks
Allan
a million.
Phelan for
Appreciate
MA
it.
Connect TV.
Thank you.